What's left of a once active borough in Pennsylvania is now the deserted shell of a town called Centralia. You might have heard of it, known for being an abandoned town since the 1980s. But just for a day, that's going to change. One of the only buildings left standing is a Ukrainian Catholic church up on a hill, Assumption of the Blessed Virgin Mary. The white church with the onion-shaped domes sticks out amongst a sea of green trees.
Our parish really serves two purposes. First, to call people of faith to prayer, and secondly, to bring back citizens of Centralia who were dispersed to many different areas. They come back here and still feel a sense of community, civic community, as well as a faith community.
The church was founded in 1911 and has withstood the test of time, as Centralia residents were relocated to neighboring towns after underground coal fires started in the 1960s. The church has around 50 parishioners who come every week for Sunday service.
This church, this parish, serves as a focal point for the people who were dispersed, people that were forcibly relocated. So it's like coming home when they come here to church. Many of them, after church or before services on Sunday, will go to the area where their home used to stand, just to remember. They reflect upon their friends, their neighbors, their family members that they no longer are able to see or to live with.
Because it was later determined that the church was built upon solid rock, it was able to remain standing, serving as a symbol to many of what was once a vibrant community.
Gates of hell will not prevail against it. And when we think about hell, we think about fire and brimstone, and the town itself is undermined by fire, and yet here on this property we are built on solid rock, and the church remains strong.
So strong that the church was declared a pilgrimage site 3 years ago by the leader of the world's 5 million Ukrainian Catholics. This Sunday, people from all over will descend upon Centralia for the church's 3rd annual Call to Prayer pilgrimage. It's a day dedicated to prayer and for people to visit the special church. Despite being known as a ghost town, Centralia still gets its fair share of visitors who come to sites like these, a once active highway now turned into a graffiti ground.
These are the famous highway cracks on the closed part of Route 61 near Centralia. They were caused by the Centralia mine fire. Part of the mine fire came down this way and went under the highway and just basically worked the ground underneath, and eventually the highway at the top kind of just split open like ripe fruit.
At its peak, Centralia had almost 2,700 residents. Most were families of mine workers. Today, there's barely 5.
This is a vent, so to speak, where you can feel the heat of the fire if you stick your hand all the way in there. It's not like burning hot, but you can definitely feel a difference. Right across the street here is where all these houses were. That was a complete neighborhood over there, and it's all gone now.
Streets lined with houses have slowly turned into abandoned roads lined with trees. Although the town has disappeared forever, this church gives people a reason to always come back. This Sunday, over 500 people will be traveling through Centralia for the pilgrimage, quite a different scene than any other day out of the year. In Centralia, Pennsylvania, I'm Zinnia Maldonado, PBS 39 News Tonight.